doing things very differently. Today we are going to be talking about a very emotional topic, a topic that not a lot of people speak about actually. So I just decided that, let me actually go into this topic, because it's unusual. People don't speak about grief. People don't speak about how do you deal with losing a loved one. How do you deal with the whole process? What is the whole process that comes with losing your loved one? I'm going to tell you my experience with losing my dad. This happened last year, on the 3rd of February last year. I lost my dad, and I swear on that day I was losing it. When I say losing it, I was losing it totally. I could not understand why it had to happen so soon, and even the way it happened, and on the day it happened on the Sunday, just the day before first semester had to start. So today is the Sunday, and then tomorrow we're starting first semester, and boom, it happened, and it was just so unfortunate that I lost my uncle and my dad on the same day. My uncle in the morning and my dad in the afternoon, and I was just like, what is going on? Somebody balance me, I could not deal. I swear, my walls came crashing down. I bled. I was just empty. It felt like a part of me was being taken, was actually taken from me, because that man's my life giver, you understand? So it was bad, but what I can tell you is how I dealt with it now. So what I did is, the first thing that I did was cry. Got cool. Like, I cried till I had no more tears, till I had a headache. I cried till I fainted, because I was in such a space and that was not good. I cried it out, and I feel like that is the most important thing ever. You need to cry. You need to cry. You need to let it out. I feel like, tears are just so, how can I put it? They are calming. They just wash away this pain. They just soothe the soul. They soothe your heart. You understand? So what I did, I cried. I cried my life out every single day. I cried because I could not explain the pain that I was feeling in words. So I let it out in tears. I had so many questions. I couldn't understand why the person did what they did to my dad. It was a lot. So what I did is I cried. I let it out. I didn't try to act strong, because I wasn't. I didn't try to act like, it's gonna be okay. I was just like, the strong girl is not here right now. I need to let it out. I need to show my emotions. At this point, I am weak, and let me accept that I am weak, and it's okay. That is the first step to healing. Let your emotions out, And the second thing that I did is, all the memories that we shared, I used to play them every single day in my mind. I'm like, oh, that day he took me to this place, this day this happened, you understand? I played it every day, as much as I was crying, but there are always memories that the person leaves with you. They don't just leave, boom. There's something that, is in your head that, I remember this one time this happened, and that made you smile. You were happy, right? So always remember those memories. I remember those memories. I cried. While I'm crying, I'm busy laughing about one time, he got me tickets to the Derby, because here's the Kaizer Chiefs, what do they call it? Board member. So I was so happy. I invited my friend, actually my cousins, my friends. I was like, guys, let's go. My dad got me tickets. Let's go. It became such a joyful event. Guys, my dad got me tickets. Do you understand? So I'll always remember that, because I was so happy on that day. It was my first day actually attending the Derby, and my dad got me the tickets. even though he wasn't there to watch the match with me, but the matter of fact that he actually went out of his way to get me tickets to go to the derby, and that for me, I don't know, it might be a small thing, but that for me really, really stands out. And another thing is, this thing is a wave, it is a wave. Sninini, it's calm waters where you just accept, you just calm, you let it out, it is what it is, On some days, your emotions will come crashing, emotions will just flood your mind. You'll have so many questions. When you listen to certain songs, it'll just take you back to the day that the person died, or back to the day that the person was buried, And that's what makes it the healing process, you understand? Because it's a wave, and you don't fight a wave. Just like when you go surfing, you ride the wave, right? So you don't fight the wave, don't go against the wave. Go to the wave, ride the wave, and once the wave is over, it'll take you to calm waters, that peace. So I allowed myself to feel whatever feelings that I had. If I was angry on Monday, I allowed it. But I'm angry. What this person did to my dad, because I'm taller. You know what I'm saying? Like I was allowing myself to feel whatever I was feeling. If I woke up and I felt overjoyed and I felt so happy that I really got time to spend time with my dad, before he passed. This day he bought me pajamas. I always have these little petty things. It's not petty to me, but it's something that I'll remember. There was this day he introduced me to smangmang, and for me, I will remember those things forever. So whatever I feel on a particular day, I feel it. If I'm feeling angry today, I will feel angry. If I feel like I don't want to speak to anybody, I won't speak to anybody, because this is my process. This is my healing. Do you understand? So that's the first thing. The third thing, third thing is, allow yourself to feel whatever you're feeling. Don't fight it. Don't fight it with, I want to be okay and I'm going to be okay today. No, it's not going to work. You're just going to put yourself into frustration and unnecessary anxiety and whatnot. Whatever you feel on a particular day, feel it. It's okay. It's your healing process. Do you understand? So don't fight whatever feeling. That's all I can say. And another thing is, I prayed through it. I really prayed. I prayed through it every single night. I went on my knees and I prayed, not trying to find answers, but trying to find comfort. Most of all, I was like, answers may come at a later stage, but right now I need healing in my heart. I need to be comforted. I need that it's gonna be okay, you're gonna be fine, type of vibe. So I prayed every single day of my life, in the morning, in the afternoon, at night, before I went to bed. I prayed. I was like, Lord, you know why this had to happen, why it had to happen in this month, in this year, at this particular time in my life. I cannot understand, because I was about to send a message like, hey, I'm checking in at Rez, and I'm gonna get a phone call, hey Joe, he's gone. You understand? So I was just like, why must it happen like that? But I was like, Lord, it's okay. It is what it is. God knows best. He knows why certain things need to happen for a reason. And everything happens for a reason. As cheesy as it sounds, everything does happen for a reason. Nothing just happens. It's no, this person is going to die just because the universe feels like it. Nah. Everything happens for a reason. And that is why I see every day that, nothing just happens. It happened for a reason. I prayed through it. Most of all, I cast my burdens to the Lord. I just poured myself out to God, because I didn't know what else to do. Honestly, I was down and out. I was depressed every single day of my life. 2019 was just the worst year for me, it was just not right. Just remember that, you know what, it's okay. These things happen. It's a way of life. It's a circle of life. It's gonna happen, you know. And when it happens, rest assured that God knows how you feel. You know, sometimes you may wonder, where is God? Why is he allowing such things to happen? You understand? But here's the thing. You grow through it. Naganjani, pain strengthens you, to be honest. Pain changes you and it strengthens you. You know, you come out on the other side much stronger, you know, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. You know, you just know how to deal with your emotions better, you know. And it feels like, you know, the world is ending. Really, when you lose a loved one, you're just like, okay, what must happen now? What am I going to do now? Where to from here? You know, especially if this person has been part of your life from day one, and you're just like, okay, what happens now? But take it one step at a time. Take it one step at a time. And also another important thing, speak to someone about it. You know, speak to someone about it, whether it be a friend, a family friend, a relative, whoever, a pastor, a counselor, whoever you feel like, you know what, I think this person will really understand. Pour yourself out to them, tell them, but you know what, I'm not okay. And don't try to hide the fact that you're not okay. If you're not okay, you're not okay. Don't try and put a banner here and be like, you know what, I'm good, but inside you know you're dying. Speak to somebody. You know, and I always fought that feeling. I was like, nah, I don't want to speak to someone. I want to heal at my own terms. I'm going to do things my way. And that even just brought much more pain to me, you know. So I speak to my siblings because obviously we lost our father. So they'll best understand what I'm actually feeling. You know, I would call them and I'll cry. And they would cry with me because we understand how we both feeling, you know. And that's the best thing about speaking to someone. Above all, Shem, I can tell you, God is the comforter and the biggest physician and the biggest doctor there would ever be. You know, sometimes you wonder, Guti, where is he? You know, why is he allowing such things to happen? But it is his will. He knows best, you know, like he knows best. He's the greatest father to the fatherless. And that is what I've learned, that, you know, even before my father became my father, God was my father, you know. So I need to go back to that source, you know, and allow him to father me when my earthly father is gone. And yeah, another thing is going to visit your loved one at the graveside. I don't know what that does to the soul, but it does something to the soul. Like, you just come out so refreshed, like you feel calm, you feel at peace. Go to the graveyard, put some flowers, speak to them, you know. As much as nobody's gonna answer you, yes, it's okay, but it's doing something within you. It's putting some patches, you know, to those broken pieces. It's replacing something, you know. I've learned that with my grandfather, that when we went to visit him at the graveside, I don't know, but something just lifted. It was as if he was actually there, you know. And I spoke to him. I told him how much I missed him. I told him that, you know what, I'm a grown girl now. I told him the stuff that I had achieved, you know, because he was the number one man that was rooting for me. So I went there, I spoke to him like I'm speaking to an actual person, you know. There's no, people might be like, but there's nobody there. It's just bones, it's just a tombstone. They wouldn't understand that it does something within you, you know. So I'd go there, I'd speak, put flowers, you know. And I walked out of that graveside feeling lighter, you know. I felt lighter, and the very same night I actually dreamt of him, and he gave me a huge hug. And that for me was just like, whoa, I went to go speak to you, and then you come and you give me a hug. That is just wow, you know. So do that, you know. And anything that actually helps you feel better. Listen to music. If that helps you, do it, you know. But the biggest thing is don't harm yourself. Do not harm yourself. Already you're feeling pain. Don't go now and do something that's gonna inflict much more pain, because you want to be okay, Anyiti. You want to be fine. You want to be healed. You want to be at peace. Therefore, do things that bring you peace. If it means meditating, do that. You want to be at a state of peace. If you want to sleep and you just want to be at peace, sleep. If you want to listen to music, listen to music. You don't always have to harm yourself. You really don't. There's always something that you could do in replacement of you harming yourself. I mean, your family already has to deal with losing a loved one. Imagine if they had to lose you too. And imagine us coming now to bury you because you couldn't deal with that pain. It's really painful, so don't do that to yourself. You are much worth than gold. You're the most precious thing ever. Don't harm yourself because you're feeling pain. Always find something. Speak to God. Speak to someone. Speak to a counselor. Grief is a big thing, and that is one thing that most people don't tell you how to go about it. They don't tell you, even the elders, they don't tell you how to mourn. Did things that helped me, as silly as it could sound, as weird as it could look, but I did that. I even got a tattoo, literally, I got a tattoo because I'm at that healing point, healing journey. I'm much better than I was last year, and to think that I almost took my life, because I couldn't take it. It hit me so deep, but God said to me is, what? This is your journey. This is the path that you have to take. This is the storm that you have to go through, and what stood out for me is you go through it. You don't stay in it. When you're going, like goa, and when you go, you come out on the other side much better. You understand, much stronger. So when you're going through something, you are going through it. Don't stay in it. Go through it. Go through that pain. Go through that mourning season. Go through that grief, because in you going through it, you are also growing in it. You understand? So yeah, grief is a big thing. It's really big, and it's something that someone doesn't prepare you for it. Someone never prepares you for mourning. You don't know how to do it. Futi, as young as we are, you don't even know how to mourn. What is it that you do? How do you go about the healing process? What do you do exactly? But like I said, number one, cry it out. Let it out. Don't try and seem strong when you're not, because it's not gonna help you. Do things that help you. So cry it out. Pray. Number 2, speak to someone. Number 3, do things that help you feel better. Don't harm yourself. Instead, in replacement of those thoughts, think about your loved one. Think about the memories that you've had with them. If it means that you have pictures, frame them. Print them out. Frame them. If that's where your healing journey is going, do that. If it means get a tattoo of their name or whatever, do that. Go to their graveside, put some flowers, speak to them. Because this is a journey. It's not a one-day thing where it's okay, they died, you buried them, boom, no more pain. It is a journey. It's an everyday thing. It's a wave, just like I said. So some days it's gonna be hell and high waters, but ride that wave. It's okay. If you don't want to speak to someone, if you don't, you just like, guys, leave me alone. It's okay, do that. Because once the wave is done, there's going to be calm waters. Still peaceful, calm waters. So don't fight the wave, ride the wave. And you're going to be okay. We are going to be okay. That is my experience with grief. I'm much better, actually. even though some days, yeah, I feel it, and I allow myself to feel it, so I don't fight the feeling. I just allow myself to feel it. It's, today I'm just not in the best of moods. I just miss my dad. I just want my dad. It's okay, because tomorrow you might wake up with the best memories that you've had, memories that you even forgot about, that that happened, so yeah, that is my story, my experience, my journey with grieving, with mourning, what I did that helped me. And I really hope that this helps a lot, even though it's out of what we usually do, like makeup and so forth. But sometimes you need to touch those points that some people don't touch, because at some point in life we all go through grief, we all mourn, we all lose someone. And I really hope that this helps someone a lot. Please do comment, let me know if this video has helped you, let me know what stood out for you, and I really hope that each and every one of us finds healing. Just know that God is there, naganjani, every day of your life. He is there. And thank you for watching, thank you for tuning in. I will see you on my next video. Don't forget to subscribe, to comment, to like, to share to your friends. I will see you. Bye.